Hello there, welcome to NTV English News Bulletin. I am Bhavana Casey. In the beginning, we have the headlines. Winners of 120 House of Representatives constituencies declared so far. Congress victorious in 41 places and UML in 30. UML ahead in proportional race, Nepali Congress second, Rashtriya Swatantra Party trailing third ahead of Mao Centre. European Union nations struggle to reach an agreement on energy prices as winter draws in. Ukraine says 50% of electricity requirements not being met. Group A and Group B fixtures slated for today at the World Cup 2022. Wales facing Iran, host Qatar against Senegal, and England meets the USA. Welcome back. You are with NTV English News Bulletin. Now we have the news in details. The Election Commission has concluded the vote count of elections to the House of Representatives held on Sunday in 120 constituencies. As of now, Nepali Congress has won 41 seats in the House of Representatives, the largest among all. The CPN-UML has secured 30 seats so far and stands in second position. Similarly, CPN-Mao Centre has won 12 seats while it is leading in 8 constituencies. The CPN Unified Socialist has secured 10 seats. Rashtriya Swatantra Party has won 7 seats in the House of Representatives. Various independent candidates have won 5 seats and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party has also won 5 seats. Janata Samajwadi Party has won 3 seats, while Lokatantrik Samajwadi Party and Nagarik Unmukti Party have each secured 2 seats in the House of Representatives. Also, Nepal Workers and Peasants Party, Janamat Party and Rashtriya Jana Morcha have won 1 constituency each so far. The race in vote counts is looking interesting for the 8 political parties in the fray. With the major parties among the contenders, the major parties are among the contenders in both the winning and leading sides. Even independent candidates have secured positions in some. In the ongoing race of the vote counting for the House of Representatives seat, CPN-UML is in the pole position with lead in 17 various places, of which vote counting is ongoing. Nepali Congress is ahead in 11 places. CPN-Mao Centre is also leading the vote count in 6 places, while the Janata Samajwadi Party has led in 3 places. Rashtriya Prajatantra Party is leading in 2 places. Rashtriya Swatantra Party, Nagarik Unmukti Party and Lokatantrik Samajwadi Party are leading in 1 place each. Meanwhile, the Nepali Congress continues to lead the vote count in the first-past-the-post system. However, CPN-UML is ahead in the proportional vote count. Congress is in the 2nd place and Rashtriya Swatantra Party is in the 3rd place so far. According to the Election Commission, UML has secured 1,053,195 votes so far. Similarly, Congress has obtained 1,007,001. Similarly, Nepali Congress has obtained 1,007,706 votes. So far, the Rashtriya Swatantra Party is in 3rd place with 495,359 votes. CPN-Mao Centre has obtained 465,475 votes. Rashtriya Prajatantra Party has obtained 266,449 votes so far. According to Election Commission's preliminary estimate, the voter turnout was 61%, based on which the parties will have to get more than 320,000 votes to secure seats in the proportional representation system. With this update, time to go for a short break, but still to come we have. Welcome back. Now we have more updates from the home front. Counting of votes is underway of provincial assembly elections that was held along with the House of Representatives election on November the 20th. So far, the final results of the vote counting for provincial assembly in 266 places have been announced. According to the update, Nepali Congress has won in 90 places and is leading in 16 places. CPN-UML has won in 67 seats with leads in 17 places, and Mao Centre Center is declared victorious in 45 seats of the Provincial Assembly. Likewise, CPN Unified Socialist has garnered win in 12 places and independent candidates have won in 11 places. Also, Janata Samajwadi Party has registered win in 9 places. LSP has won 8 Provincial Assembly constituencies and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party has secured 7 seats, while Nagarik Unmukti Party has claimed 6 places. Now to the updates from the international front. European Union nations have not been able to surmount bitter disagreements as they struggle to effectively shield 450 million citizens from massive increases in their natural gas bills as cold weather sets in. An emergency meeting of energy ministers Thursday only showed how the energy crisis tied to Russia's war in Ukraine has divided the 27-nation bloc in almost groups. A massive August spike in natural gas price stunned out, but the wealthiest in the bloc, forcing the bloc to look for a cap to contain volatile prices that are fueling the inflation. Meanwhile, Ukraine has said that as much as 50% of the country's electricity needs are currently not being met after massive Russian missile strikes this week. President Zelensky said the most difficult situation with power as well as water supply was in 15 regions, including the capital, Kiev. The government of Venezuela and its opposition announced on Thursday the resumption over the weekend of long-stalled negotiations meant to find a common path out of their country's complex crisis. The announcement of upcoming discussions in Mexico City comes 2 weeks after delegates from both parties participated in a roundtable discussion promoted by French President Emmanuel Macron. Norwegian diplomats will again guide the negotiations. Speaking on a radio station in Caracas, President Maduro thanked Norway for its role in the talks. Representatives of Maduro and the opposition, including the faction backed by the U.S. and led by Juan Guaido, will likely also discuss a U.S. extension for well giant Chevron to operate in Venezuela. More updates lined up on the other side, but before that, let's have the highlights first. Welcome back. Now to more updates. Elon Musk says Twitter will provide a general amnesty to some suspended accounts from next week. This came after he started a poll on Wednesday asking Twitter users whether accounts that had not broken the law or engaged in spam should be laid back on the social media platform. Several accounts, such as that of former U.S. President Donald Trump, have already been reinstated by Musk. The world's richest man bought Twitter for $44 billion last month. Traditional embroidery in Central Asia is often a source of amazement and wonder for locals and tourists alike. The craft has been dominated by Uzbekistan, Tajikistan and Kazakhstan to be included in UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage. Silk and gold embroidery has been used in Uzbekistan since ancient times to decorate clothes and objects, as well as in the manufacture of the decorative items. Hand-embroidered suzani and the embroidered textiles traditionally used for home decoration in Uzbekistan, Tajikistan and Iran, flower blankets and seats sewn by Uzbek chevar masters can be found in homes of many foreign travelers. Uzbekistan's Craftsmanship Association, established in 1997, has over 27,000 members, including 4,000 embroiderers. In July 2022, Uzbekistan became a member of the UNESCO Intergovernmental Committee for the Protection of Intangible Cultural Heritage. More updates lined up on the other side, but before that, let's have the highlights first. Thousands of spectators lined Detroit's Woodward Avenue on Thursday towards the 96th Annual America's Thanksgiving Parade. The event took place over 3 hours and concluded with Santa Claus and his entourage of elves traveling through the parade and into the downtown. Now to sports. On sports updates from the FIFA World Cup 2022, 2 matches under the Group A and 2 matches under Group B are being slated for today in the FIFA World Cup 2022 underway in Qatar. Wales will be facing Iran under Group B in the first match of the day. The match will kick off at 3:45 p.m. Nepal Standard Time at Ahmed bin Ali Stadium. In the other match of the day, host Qatar will play against Senegal under Group A match. The match will kick off at 6:45 p.m. at Al Tumana Stadium. Likewise, under the other match of the Group A, the Netherlands will lock horns with Ecuador in the match that will kick off at 9:45 p.m. at Khalifa International Stadium. England will be playing against the USA under the Group B match that will begin at 12:45 a.m. Saturday, Nepal Standard Time at Al Bayat Stadium. Well, with this, we come to the end of this English News Bulletin. But before we say goodbye, let's have a quick reminder of the major stories. Winners of 120 House of Representatives constituencies declared so far. Congress victorious in 41 places, UML in 30. UML ahead in proportional race, Nepali Congress second, Rashtriya Swatantra Party trailing third ahead of Maoist Centre. EU nations struggle to reach an agreement to energy prices as winter draws in. Ukraine says 50% of electricity requirements not being made. And Group A and Group B fixtures slated for today at the World Cup 2022. Wales facing Iran, host Qatar against Senegal, and England makes the USA. That's all we have in this edition of English News Bulletin. I'll see you again with next round of English Bulletin at 6 in the evening. But do stay tuned with NTV News to catch the election updates. Namaste.